Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
As I researched traditional Christmas carols, one kept coming up that I didn't really recognize, but it seems to be quite popular in British Christmas services. Many carols fill us to bursting with Christmas cheer. Others are more contemplative. To me, this one seems downright dismal. Perhaps it's the name, In the Bleak Midwinter. Of course, we know historically that Christ's birth most likely happened in the spring, but really any time except winter because the shepherds would not have had their flocks roaming the hills in winter. And though it does snow in Israel, it doesn't usually stick for long, and especially not snow on snow, as this carol suggests. But since it comes from the mind of a British poet who did experience snow on snow in the winter when they celebrated Jesus' birthday, we can look past that first verse. The middle three verses compare Jesus' heavenly home and glory to the stark surroundings of a borrowed stable and manger. What a contrast! He, the measureless, uncontainable, all-powerful, all-knowing, majestic God of the universe, worshipped by angels night and day, laid aside his majesty and wrapped himself in flesh. He didn't require anything you'd think a king would need, just a stable, probably surrounded by animals and parents to care for him. The humblest of beginnings, like a king visiting his people incognito. No one would have guessed, which is why God had to announce it to some shepherds and bring some wise men from afar. As I read the last verse, I realized I knew that part of the poem. It had been put to a different tune and put in a children's Christmas musical from my childhood. That version is actually in the Baptist hymnal. Maybe you'd recognize it. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring him a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? Give him my heart. Angels to worship him and be at his beck and call is great and all, but humans have free will. We have a choice to love him and obey him or to turn away in unbelief and rebelliousness. As we think about why God became flesh, to die on the cross and save us from our sin because we couldn't do it ourselves, out of gratefulness and love for him, we should want to give him everything. Only we don't have anything he wants except our hearts. Have you given him your heart?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.